This is Tutes for Tay Part 2. Now I actually abandoned my volcano from the first part because I found a really cool embark site. It had everything: dirt, flexstone, deep and shallow metals. Shallow metals are usually sedimentary layer metals like iron and coal, whereas deeper metals are going to be like platinum and gold. So you want an embark site that has both. Don't worry if you have flux or not, but if you do, that's awesome. In this case, we have what appears to be an igneous extrusive layer, which means we might have some forms of iron and maybe some coal. Haven't seen any directly yet. Cobaltite right there, that bluestone is a popular ore for finding diamonds. We already have gold, that's good. We have some andesite, which is a volcanic or a magma safe stone. It's looking like a pretty good little embark site. I have a river for some reservoirs later, and I have some clay down here for making farms if I need it. So it looks like I have a good bit of everything, some trees. So the first thing I'm going to do is try to find a suitable entrance. And since I like playing with rivers, what I'm going to end up doing is probably building my depot outside right here and connecting it to the underground of my fort. For now, I'm just going to go and start building into my entrance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little tunnel here, and I always do odd numbers. That way I'll have a middle tile to work with. So I don't do 2s or 4s, I do 3s and 5s. So this time we're going to do a 5 by so long. I'm going to go pretty deep into the mountain. I've got a lot of room to work with here, so I'm not too scared about running out of space. So we're going to try doing this. Let's see what we can do. And I'm just going to let my little dwarves, my little dwarven miners. Oh, I forgot. I don't have any picks because I did a custom set. So what we're going to first do is going to build a wood furnace. This will give you a basic idea of the smelting industry anyway. I'm going to build a smelter right beside it. Added the magma safe stone. We're going to build a forge right above that. And these are temporary. I'm going to dismantle these as soon as I get into my fort. I'm going to have to make sure that I have a wood burning labor enabled and then a furnace labor. So I'm going to go to one of my miners since they're not doing anything right now anyway. Go to farming, which is where you'll find wood burning. Enable that. So he's going to get to work on the wood burning furnace right here. There he goes, grabbing that pitch blend. Next, I'm going to go to my other miner and I'm going to go to metalworking or metal smithing and do the furnace operating. Now watch, he's going to grab a pitch blend and start to work on the smelter. Then my blacksmith there is working on the forge. He's got the anvil going. I don't know why these assholes aren't getting to work. Oh, that's my mason, my architect. He's got to go and design these things, I guess. I don't know why they're not building my smelter. They built my forge, but not my smelter. I know that little bastard has architecture, so where is he? He's my... I can't find the little bastard. He's my mason. I think this is the guy. It's under engineering, no. Stoneworking, forget where it is. Architecture, there we go. Hopefully my little mason is gonna... There he goes, he's doing the architecture. I think I forgot to do the architecture skill. I always put it on my mason so he can get to designing buildings, but I'm basically creating a temporary setup here so I can make my picks and my axes. It's a lot cheaper and it gives me more embark points. It seems like a lot of trouble, but it really isn't. As soon as he's done making all that, we'll get going on this. Like I said, we have clear access to this river, which will be awesome for making a reservoir later. Also, we can use it defensively maybe to pour into our staging area if we get overwhelmed by a siege. It's not necessary, but it's always nice to have a river. Alright, he's done with that. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is queue up some repetitive charcoal, because I'm going to need a lot of it. So my wood burner is going to go over here. He's going to grab some wood, and he's going to start making charcoal. And as soon as he makes one, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a pick in my forge. This case, the smelter was unnecessary, I guess. I forgot I had copper bars. I usually start with copper nuggets if they're available and smelt them myself because that's even cheaper. But in this case, I'm just going to wait for him to do that. He takes forever because he's unskilled. As soon as he moves, there he goes. I'm going to go ahead and queue up a pick. Alright, and then my weaponsmith is going to go over there, grab the charcoal from the wood burner. Oh, he needs one copper bar. Maybe I did start with nuggets. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. I started with nuggets. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and smelt a copper native ore. It'll take one charcoal per smelt and one charcoal per forge. I have one charcoal, so hopefully by the time, yeah, he made another charcoal, I can go ahead and do a repeat on this. He's going to start smelting copper bars. He takes the charcoal and he gets to work on the copper ore or the copper nuggets. And you just kind of do this and wait.